Howdy, it's time for another episode of Book Talk from Armchair Fiction and Sinister Cinema. This is episode number 7. And I've got 3 more Lost World, Lost Race books I want to talk to you about today. These are unusual books. You know, Lost World, Lost Race books, in case you don't know, most of you do know, but some of you don't, are books that are centered upon ancient civilizations that are discovered still thriving in a modern world, but hidden from civilization, you know? Or sometimes you get a lost world situation where, you know, you go down inside the earth and they discover some ancient city under the ground, that kind of thing. You know, of course, people like Conan Doyle, wrote about this kind of stuff all the time in their great writings. But I've got 3 old Lost World, Lost Race classics from the early part of the 20th century. One of them is called The Age-Old Kingdom by a guy by the name of Sinbad. His real name was Captain A.E. Dingle, and no wonder he changed his name to Sinbad. But he wrote a lot of this kind of stuff. And this one is called The Age-Old Kingdom, okay? It's a great little adventure story. I think you'd like it. And we've got another one here that is called The Eye of the God. And this one is one of those underground world things. So it's kind of a lost world and lost race all in one book. These 2 guys are pulled into this ancient civilization that's underneath the ground and still exists. And it's controlled by this evil ruler who's actually got the rightful ruler is like in a hypnotic state. You know, will they be able to save the rightful ruler? You'll find out if you read this great little book, The Eye of the God, and it's by B.G. Ashton. Anyway, and the third one today is Winged Heels by S. Andrew Wood. Winged Heels is kind of a Western, and it's got this desperado kind of guy who discovers this ancient civilization. You know, they've been alive for thousands of years, but totally forgotten, and they had this one last city with about maybe 1,000 people up in the mountains of South America. And he falls in love with the queen. And of course, you know, is the queen going to leave her civilization to go off with this desperado? You'll find out. And anyway, that's Winged Heels. And any of these, if you buy them, you can buy them from us at Armchair Fiction through our Sinister Cinema website, which is www.sinistercinema.com. But you can also buy them and save yourself a little bit of shipping on Amazon. So you'd go to Amazon and you'd search for Winged Heels, Armchair Fiction. Or you'd search for The Eye of the God, Armchair Fiction. Or you'd search for The Age-Old Kingdom, Armchair Fiction. You do that and they'll pop right up. You can order them, save yourselves a couple of bucks in shipping. Anyway, Lost World, Lost Race classics from Armchair Fiction and Sinister Cinema. And check us out on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, all of our other social media sites. It's a lot of fun. Check them out today.